Harvest is the time when crops are ready for reaping. Reaping means cutting and gathering. It's a time of prosperity actually. Harvest is the time when crops are ready to reap. Yes, farmers sow the seeds and seeds reap. Yes, so the festivals that marks the change of seasons and the time of harvesting crops. It is called harvest festivals. Okay, harvest festivals. The festival that marks the change of seasons. Change of seasons and the time of harvesting crops. The time the crops are ready to reap. The time of harvesting crops. That these festivals are called harvest festivals. So different parts of country celebrate these harvest festivals by giving different names to the festivals. So Pongal is a harvest festival. It is celebrated in the month of January. So January month we celebrate this festival Pongal. It is a harvest festival. Makar Sankranti is known as Pongal in South India. As I told you, different names. People have given different names to this harvest festival. Different parts of our country, different states, people celebrate this festival by giving different names. Pongal is one name. Another name is Makar Sankranti. Makar Sankranti is the name given to this festival by South India. Okay, Sankranti is the name given to this Pongal. Pongal, Chennai people, Tamil Nadu they say it's Pongal, Andhra, Telangana they all say it's Sankranti. Makar Sankranti is known as Pongal in South India and as Maghi in North India. Maghi. Maghi. They say Maghi in North India. Yes, Pongal is all about prayers, sweets and kites. When Sankranti comes, Pongal comes, children remember the kites. So they fly kites and they celebrate this festival and they distribute sweets and Pongal is mainly about prayers, sweets and kites. Colorful kites fill the sky on the auspicious day of Pongal, on this particular day, on this favorable day, on this particular day, festival day, we can see full of kites in the sky, colorful kites in the sky. People sent greeting cards to the friends and relatives. During this festival time, this Pongal or Sankranti or Maghi, people sent greeting cards to the friends and relatives. So Pongal is a festival of prayers, sweets and kites we say. Yes, so Pongal is a harvest festival. Harvest is the time when crops are ready to reap or crops are ready for reaping. Yes, so that is actually it's a time of prosperity they believe, and the festival that marks the change of seasons and the time of harvesting crops, that is actually harvest festival. So different states have given different names to this harvest festivals and Pongal is one of the harvest festival in India. In Pongal, some people say the festival name as Pongal. South India people they name this festival as Makar Sankranti. North Indians or people of North India they call this festival as Maghi. So by different names people call this festival, but they celebrate this festival with a lot of enjoyment, happiness, and it's a festival of prayers, sweets and kites. Children love to play kites during this festival. Not only children, adults, all people, they together they play the kites. In this, we can see different colorful kites in the sky during this particular day, and they distribute sweets and exchange. They send greeting cards to express the happiness to relatives and friends for the this festival, and they celebrate with lot of happiness. That is Pongal. Okay. Yes, so we are learning about festival, joy of festivals. Yes, in India we celebrate many festivals. People celebrate different festivals according to the religion. As there are many harvest festivals also. Yes, we learned about Holi. First we were learning about social festivals. First Holi we learned, it's a festival of colors. It's the oldest festival of India. It comes in the month of March. March month we celebrate this. It marks the beginning of the month of beginning of the spring, coming of spring. Yes, and it's festival of colors, and people celebrate this festival with a lot of fun, happiness, joy. Yes, they forget about all the quarrels, and they all together with fun, with enjoyment, they express their love, happiness during this festival. So using different colors they celebrate this. Children, they splash waters each other and they celebrate. So different names are given to the colors. So each color has some meaning. Red for love, green for new beginning and all. So people celebrate this festival with lot of fun, enjoyment, and they prepare a special dish, a popular dish on that particular day. Popular sweet is gujiyas. On Holi they prepare. And the next festival we learned is festival of lights. Deepavali or Diwali is called festival of lights. We can say it's a row of lamps, or row of lamps, collection of lamps, because people decorate their houses with full of diyas, with lights or lamps. That's why it is called festival of lights. It's a colorful and loveliest festival. Yes, it marks the returning of the Lord Rama to Ayodhya, and people they clean the shops, the houses, the shops, temple, everything they clean very nicely, and they whitewash it, they paint it, and they decorate it so beautifully. Yes, and like that they celebrate this festival, and they move in a holiday mood during this festival. They put new clothes and they enjoy by celebrating this festival, Deepavali, the festival of lights. It comes after the 20 days of Dasara festival. Yes, then we learned about a harvest festival called Pongal. Pongal is a harvest festival. Another name is Makar Sankranti. South Indian people, they call it as Makar Sankranti. North Indians, they call it as Maggi. Yes, so different names are given to this festival, but all the people celebrate the festival with lot of happiness, joy. It's a festival of sweets, prayers, sweets and kites. We can see in the sky full of colorful kites. They play kites during this day. They enjoy playing this. So that is about Pongal, Makar Sankranti. It comes in the month of January. It's a harvest festival. Next festival is Dasara. Yes, Dasara. After 20 days of Dasara, people celebrate Deepavali or Diwali. So Dasara is another important festival celebrated by the Hindus. It falls in the month of October. During the month of October, or in the month of October, people celebrate this festival Dasara. It is celebrated in honor of Lord Rama's victory over Ravana. Yes, why they are celebrating this festival? It remembers it celebrated in the honor of Lord Rama, his victory over the evil king Ravana. So victory of good over evil, the success of good on evil. So it was a victory of good over evil. The festival lasts 10 days. 10 days festival this is. Dasara, they celebrate this festival for 10 days. On the last day, the effigies of Ravana, Kumbhakarna and Meghananda are burnt. Effigies means a model of a person. They make the model of Ravana, Kumbhakarna and Meghananda, and they burn it, or they damage that model that they made, and they last day they do this and they celebrate. With this, festival comes to an end, and people come to the homes with happy hearts. With full of happiness, they return to the home after the celebration of the 10th day by burning the model, the effigies of Ravana, Kumbhakarna and Meghananda. Yes, so this is the way how people celebrate the festival Dasara. Dasara is another important festival of Hindus. It marks the they celebrate the festival in honor of the Lord Rama on the victory of the evil king Ravana, means victory of good over evil. People are celebrating the success of good. Yes, they on the 10th day, means 10 days festival it is. On the 10th day, they make a model of the Ravana, Kumbhakarnan, Meghananda, and they burn this model. They destroy it, they damage it, and that is the 10th day. And the final day, they does this work and they return to the home with sort of happiness by celebrating the last day. Yes, so this is about the festival Dasra. It comes in the month of October. October month, people celebrate Dasra. Yes. The next festival is Ganesh Chaturthi. Ganesh Chaturthi. Yes. Ganesh Chaturthi. It's a great Ganesha festival. Actually, they are celebrating the birthday of Ganesha, the Lord Ganesha. So, it's a Ganesha festival, also known as Vinayak Chaturthi. Vinayak Chaturthi. This festival is also known by this name, Vinayak Chaturthi or Vinayaka Chaviti. It is celebrated by Hindus around the world as a birthday of Lord Ganesha. And it is observed during the Hindu month of Bhadra. Yes, this is the Hindu month of Bhadra, means the middle of August to middle of September. Mid of August. Mid of August to the middle of September month. That is the Hindu month Bhadra, means middle of August to middle of September. People celebrate this Ganesh Chaturthi festival or Vinayaka Chaturthi. And the grandest, most elaborate of them, especially in the western India state of Maharashtra. In the western part of India, especially Maharashtra, people celebrate this festival so grandly, with great enthusiasm. It is this festival lasts for 10 days. 10 days they celebrate this festival, ending on the day of Ananda Chaturdashi. On that day, this particular festival ends, Ananda Chaturdashi. Yes, so the Ganesh Chaturthi or Vinayaka Chaturthi, it is a festival of Hindus all over the world, and they celebrate the birthday of Lord Ganesha during this particular day. And the most celebration or enthusiasm, with so happiness, or with grandly people celebrate this festival. Where in the western part of India, especially Maharashtra, people celebrate this festival very grandly. 10 days they celebrate, and the end of the day is called Ananda Chaturdashi, and this festival comes in the month of middle of August to middle of September, Hindu month called Bhadra. Yes, during this time people celebrate this festival Ganesh Chaturthi or Vinayak Chaturthi or Vinayaka Chaviti. These are the different names for this festival. They celebrate the birthday of Lord Ganesha. Yes, so that's about Ganesh Chaturthi. Yes, children, so we were learning about the joy of festivals, isn't it? Yes. So India is a land of festivals, and it is the festival time people gather together, isn't it? Yes. So it unites the people of different communities. So we celebrate different or many festivals in India. And we learned about one festival, Holi. First we learned about Holi, festival of colors, and it comes in the month of March, or it brings the spring month, we say. Then people they throw colors each other. Children splash water colors each other, and different colors have different meanings. And people forget about their quarrels and they come together, and it's a festival of love and happiness, also a new beginning. Yes. Then we learned about Deepavali. We learned about Diwali, or we say Deepavali. It's a festival of lights, isn't it? Yes. Or the meaning of Deepavali is collection of lamps, and it marks the returning of, or it marks the happy return of the Lord Rama to Ayodhya after 14 years of exile. Yes, so they celebrate this festival by decorating the houses. They clean the house, the shops, everything, and then they paint it, whitewash it, and decorate the house with full of lights that day. So that's why Diwali is called the festival of lights, and people, they wear new clothes on that day. They exchange greetings and gifts and sweets on this particular day. It celebrates after the 20 days of Dasra, isn't it? Yes. Then we learned about a harvest festival. So harvest is the time when crops are ready for reaping. It's a time of prosperity. So the festival that marks or that gives a change of seasons, or the time to harvest. It's called harvest festival, and one of the harvest festival we learned is Pongal. Pongal is a harvest festival. So in North India, people call it as Makar Sankranti, and in South India, people call it as Makar Sankranti, and in North India, they call it as Maggi. And it is Pongal. This festival is all about prayers, sweets, and kites. We can see full of colorful kites in the sky during this festival time. Then people send greeting cards to the friends and relatives on this festival. Then we learned about Dasra. Yes, Dasra. We learned about Dasra. Yes, it is another important festival celebrated by Hindus, and it comes in the month of October. Then it is celebrated in the honor of good over evil, or we can say in honor of Rama's victory. Rama's victory over Ravana means good over evil. And this festival, the last day, what happens? 10 days they celebrate this festival, and last day people, they make the model of Ravana, they burn it, and they returns to home. So that is about Dasra festival. People celebrate it for 10 days, and the last day they make the effigies or models of Ravana, Kumbhakarna, and Meghananda, and they damage it or they burn it, and happily they return to the home on the last day. So that is Dasra. Then we learned about Ganesh Chaturthi. Yes, it's a festival of the celebration of Lord Ganesha's birthday, Ganesh Chaturthi, and it is also known as Vinayaka Chaturthi or Vinayaka Chaviti, and it comes in the middle month of September to August to middle month of September, middle month of August to middle month of September, or we can say yes. So Ganesh Chaturthi, it's a great Ganesha festival. So people celebrate the birthday of the Lord Ganesha, and it is also known as Vinayaka Chaturthi or Vinayaka Chaviti, and it comes in the middle of August month to middle of September, or we can say it's a Hindu month called Bhadra. Okay, and in Maharashtra especially, they celebrate this festival so grandly. And the last 10 days they celebrate this festival so grandly, and the last day, the ending of the day, is Ananda Chaturdashi. Yes, so we learned about these many festivals: Holi, then Deepavali, Pongal, the harvest festival, then Dasra, Ganesh Chaturthi. So the next festival we are going to learn about the strong bond or love between brother and sister relationship, that festival, that is actually called Raksha Bandhan. Raksha Bandhan. Raksha Bandhan. Yes. So the chaste bond of love between a brother and a sister is one of the deepest and noblest of human emotions. Yes, the pure bond or the love between brother and sister relationship. It actually celebrates this festival, Raksha Bandhan. Raksha Bandhan or Rakhi, we also call it as Rakhi. It's a special occasion to celebrate this emotional bonding by tying a holy thread around the wrist. So sisters, they tie a thread along the wrist of the brother on this particular day, and this thread which pulsates with sisterly love and sublime sentiments is rightly called the Rakhi. So they tie the thread called Rakhi around the wrist of the brothers, and they pray for the long life, the safety on this particular day, and brothers in return, they to show their love and affection towards the sister, they give gifts to them like chocolates and all. This thread which pulsates with sisterly love and sublime means sublime sentiments, means great excellent beauty of the sister, is rightly called Rakhi. It means a bond of protection, actually bond of protection. Sisters, they pray for the brothers' safety, the long life and all. And Raksha Bandhan signifies that the strong must protect the weak from all that's evil. So it also means, this festivals also means that the strong must protect the weak from all the evil. It's all about protection of a brother to a sister. And sisters, they pray for the brother, and to show the love and affection towards the sister, brothers, they give gifts to the sister on this particular day. Actually, it celebrates the strong bond, the relationship, the strong emotion between brother and sister. That is Rakhi or Raksha Bandhan. We also call this festival as Rakhi because sisters, they tie Rakhi around the wrist of the brother. Rakhi, the thread is called Rakhi. Yes. So the next festival is another harvest festival, that is Onam. Onam is the biggest festival in the Indian state of Kerala. Kerala people celebrates this festival Onam. Onam festival falls during the Malayali month of Chingam. Chingam month means August to September. Onam. They celebrate this festival in the month of August to September. Between August and September falls the festival Onam, and in Malayali month called Chingam it is. And it marks the homecoming of legendary king Mahabali. Yes, they celebrate this festival in honor of the coming of the great king or the famous king called Mahabali. Carnival of Onam, or the festival, this festival of Onam lasts for 10 days. So people celebrate this festival for 10 days and brings out the best of Kerala culture and tradition. They celebrate this festival grandly for 10 days. Intricately decorated Pookalam. Yes, in front of every house you can see Pookalam with flowers. People decorate outside their houses. It's called Pookalam. Like Rangoli, they put some flowers. They decorate with flowers, and it's called Pookalam. Ambrosial Ona Sadhya means tasty, delicious food they prepare. Then breathtaking snake boat race means exciting, thrilling. Snake boat race is particularly in Onam festival. They conduct this boat race and exotic Kaikotti Kali. Yes, so very very different. So fascinating. This dance, that is Kaikotti Kali, it says, are some of the most important remarkable features of Onam, the harvest festival in Kerala. So main features of this festival Onam is, it's a harvest festival. At the same time, people celebrate it for 10 days. 10 days grandly they celebrate, and in front of the house they decorate with many colorful flowers. It is called Pookalam, and they prepare delicious tasty food called Ona Sadhya with different varieties of curries they prepare on that particular day. Then all sit together and they have the food in the plantain leaves actually instead of plates. Then main thing, other main remarkable feature is about like snake boat race. They conduct boat race during this particular day. The group who wins the race, they give trophy and all. Then Kaikotti Kali dance is specialty on this Onam festival. Kaikotti Kali dance. Yes, so these are the main features of Onam festival, the harvest festival of Kerala people called Onam. Okay.